And my example about that is, when we need to think about how we build things for kids. So, we often expect our teen parents to go out and get a job and maintain that job when they've never had any experience working. Let me tell you about my experience working. When I was about 9 or 10, I helped my mother, who was a welcome wagon lady. And so I got to fold things for her, and I got some money for that. And then I helped my uncle when I was about 11 or 12 doing mailings for about 2 weeks in the summer. And then I got a paper route, and then I got babysitting. Just all opportunities that if I flaked out didn't have significant consequences. My uncle wasn't going to let me go. He wasn't going to fire me. He was just going to make sure, he was probably going to be pretty strict with me, but he wasn't going to, I wasn't going to lose my housing over not having that job. So I built those skills until I was in high school and I was able to hold down a job. I actually ended up working for a cleaning company, but for many kids, maybe McDonald's, where you're expected to show up at a certain time, work a shift, do certain tasks during that shift. Again, it's not going to have long-term consequences on your future if you mess up your job at McDonald's. You're going to go to Target and get a job as a cart person or, maybe as a sales clerk. So we expect our teen parents to be able to jump into the workforce completely ready when they don't have some of those preparatory stepping stones. And yet some of the kids that might be working with the teen parents might have some of those stepping stones. So maturity really also is very dependent on kind of what experiences and opportunities kids have had. And then I just think it's also worth noting that this isn't a simple thing, this is very complex. So, some of these brain changes precede kind of puberty. You start to see especially some of that cognitive development and some of the logical thinking. Some of them appear to be the consequence of puberty. So again, some of that risk-taking, sensation-seeking stuff. Some of them appear to be happening independently. A lot of times I think people talk about in some ways that moral judgment or, sort of those moral and ethics